hey there, anime nerds. Today we're plunging into the realm of ecchi anime. Again. Known for its questionable plots and over-the-top visuals, but hold on to your decency because we're spotlighting the top 10 worst ecchi anime to watch. Yes, these shows redefine ridiculousness, making your average fan service flick seem like morning breakfast. Yes. Get ready for a wild ride through the cringeworthy, the mind-boggling, and the physic-jiggling. Seriously, like, what are even physics? Where here, story just takes a back seat and goes along for the ride. Join us as we unveil the anime that will leave you questioning not just your life choices, but the anime community as a whole. I do it every day. So let's get strapped in and go for a ride. So at the bottom of the list, we have Gushing over Magical Girls at number 10. Now this anime is the latest one on the list. What about plot, you ask? Well, it's as straightforward as a shonen protagonist resolve, of course, except replace defeating evil with discussing the latest magical girl trends. Imagine a slice of life series where the most intense battles involve debating the ideal wand length or the proper way to execute a transformation sequence. The animation style is a kaleidoscope of colors that could rival Joseph's wardrobe in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and the character designs seem like they escaped from a Candyland-themed fashion show, with magical outfits so, elaborate that even card captor Sakura would raise an eyebrow. In summary, Gushing over Magical Girls is a whimsical journey into the sparkly underbelly of the magical girl world where the battles are more about fashion critiques and saving the universe itself. So much that this almost became an adult anime, so definitely not for everyone. But if you are down just like me, you might like this one. Others, I don't blame you if you stay away. Then at number 9, we have Astarote's Toy X. Now this one dances into the anime world with the grace of a cat trying to squeeze into a shoebox. Offering a narrative that's as perplexing as trying to understand the logic of no game, no life, the plot unfolds as if someone decided, yeah, let's mix High School DxD with a dash of The Little Mermaid, but Johnny, make it weirder. Our young succubus princess Astarotte must consume the life force of human males to survive. It's like Monster Musume, but only if it met a questionable version of a Disney fairy tale. Because nothing says whimsically quite like supernatural soul-sucking, if you know what I mean. In summary, Astarote's Toy X is a fantastical misadventure where a dude is isekai'd to a world where he meets a girl who needs a harem of men around her to live. Wow. But as naughty as this sounds, the anime doesn't dive into the ecchi genre. It doesn't try to be a show like that. It just tries to be a normal, enjoyable show. So if you are searching for a good ecchi anime, this one is definitely not for you. And up next here, we've got Magic Secret Sword Scroll at number 8. I can't ever not laugh at that name. Well, this one materializes in the anime realm like a mystical artifact from the depths of a fan service sorcerer's imagination. What do I mean by that? Well, picture this. A world where magical powers are harnessed through, you guessed it, magical. Yes, you heard that right. Move over, chakra point! We're diving into a realm where cleavage is the true source of power and friendship. It's like someone watched Fairy Tail and thought, what if the guild's secret weapon was an ample bosom and not Natsu's fire? The character designs are less about battle armor and more about defying the laws of gravity. And what's with the magical rankings? It's like My Hero Academia meets a bizarre beauty pageant with each character flaunting around their enchanting assets as if auditioning for the anime version of America's Next Top Model. Now this was a pretty decent ecchi anime, almost. The only thing that pulls it down is its overly used ecchi theme. This anime is literally its own kryptonite. If they only had been a bit more creative, the show probably would have turned out way better. And after that we have Daimidaler, Prince vs. Penguin Empire, at number 7. This anime is like a penguin with a peculiar agenda, blending mechs, fan service, and the absurdity of intergalactic penguins. And the penguins aren't even the weird part. Picture Neon Genesis Evangelion swapping existential angst for penguin-themed invaders. Our hero pilots a mech fueled by perversion, making Gundam's core system look as straightforward as a shonen protagonist. The character designs venture into the realm of absurdity, with mechs defying logic more than Gurren Lagann on a caffeine binge. And what's with the Penguin Empire's strategy? It's as if the masterminds from Code Geass were replaced by aquatic birds with a penchant for fishy world domination. In summary, it's a mecha comedy that proves penguins can be more than fluffballs. But the problem with this anime is not in a specific department of its production. The problem lies in all of it. So after seeing this, you will feel like you've wasted your precious time, which could have been utilized more properly watching adult anime or just another rerun of High School DxD. So not a series you would like to see if you have experience in this genre. After that, at number 6, we've got Holy Night. Now the plot unfolds as if someone took a generic vampire story and decided, you know what would spice things up here, little Billy? A high school setting. Forget the Hellsing organization, we're dealing with a teen vamp hunter with more hormones than weapons. Our protagonist gets thrust into a world where vampires are more interested in intimate encounters than the blood-sucking character designs that seem torn between gothic elegance and the latest trends in questionable fashion choices. And let's not forget the peculiar approach to vampire lore. These bloodsuckers seem more concerned with romance than the supernatural. It's as if Alucard from Hellsing attended a speed dating event for the undead. Now, this could have become a really good anime if it was done properly. But sadly, it was the exact opposite. It's as if the makers were not sure whether to make it or not. So these 2 episodes of anime come out really mediocre and cheap, sadly. So if you want to see a good ecchi anime, well, don't look here. Next at 5, we have Cutie Honey Universe. This is like a magical girl anime on a sugar rush, where outfits change more frequently than Sailor Moon's moon phases. Who needs practicality when you can be ecchi? Picture this, a transforming android with a wardrobe that defies the laws of physics and a penchant for battling absurdly named villains. It's like the creators raided an anime cliché warehouse and thought, let's use all of them. The animation is a tsunami of colors as if the creators raided a rainbow factory and said, make it fabulous! It's so vibrant that even Pikachu would even blush in envy. Forget battle wounds, it's all about that post-fight glow. In summary, Cutie Honey Universe is probably not a good anime for you to watch unless you are a true fan of this genre. This anime will probably disappoint you in almost all of its fields except etchiness, but if you're just a huge fan of ecchi anime regardless, this one might give you a desired result. Then at number 4, we have Zettai Junpaku Mahou Shoujo. This anime drops itself into the magical girl arena armed with costumes so modest that even Esdeath would be surprised. Our magical heroine is on a quest. Not against dark forces, but seemingly against the concept of sensible clothing. Forget frilly dresses, it's all about tactical turtlenecks and skirts that scream 90s sitcom. The animation is a blend of sparkles and simplicity as if the animators were torn between Sailor Moon elegance and PowerPoint slides. The plot? Thinner than Misa's chance of seducing Light in Death Note. Our magical girl battles mundane tasks like finding misplaced items, making you wonder if she's enrolled in Hogwarts for the magically challenged. And what's with the talking creature sidekick? It's like the creators watched Madoka Magica and thought, what if Kyuubi was less ominous and more like your overly enthusiastic pet hamster? The fan service is practically non-existent, making you question if you accidentally stumbled upon the Magical Girl Office Edition series. It's kind of like anti-fan service. And the fun fact is that it's adapted from an adult manga. Sorry, I can't use the H word here unless I want YouTube to drop that ban hammer on me, but you get my point. It's just a 6-minute long animated episode with no substance to even evaluate it with. So take my advice, save your 6 minutes, and go watch Overflow or something. After that, welcoming us to the top 3, or rather the worst 3, is the 7 Heavenly Virtues. Now picture this, celestial beings each representing a virtue, sent to Earth to save humanity through the power of, you guessed it, fan service. The plot is thinner than Lelouch's patience for incompetence. The 7 virtues armed with heavenly powers find themselves in situations that make even masters of ecchi raise an eyebrow. It's like a morality play got lost on its way to a church pageant and ended up in an ecchi anime studio. The animation is a symphony of sparkles and strategically placed clouds, reminiscent of magical girl transformations, but with less clothing involved. The character designs are straight out of a celestial fashion show, as if the divine beings decided to take styling tips from the No Game No Life universe. And let's not ignore the peculiar approach to morality. It's as if the producers watched High School DxD and thought, what if the power of friendship was replaced with heavenly assets? In summary, this anime has nothing to offer except fan service. I mean, if you are so dedicated to this, just shift to the adult genre. Seriously. But if you like fan service and only fan service, well, this one might actually be for you. And next we have for the runner-up of today's list is Hantsu X Trash. The plot revolves around a high school swim team, but don't expect free levels of emotional depth. Instead, it's a wild dive into a pool of adolescent hormones and questionable life choices. Oh yeah, this one again. Our protagonist joins the swim team with dreams of glory, but it quickly becomes apparent that the pool is more of a dating pool than an Olympic one. The fan service flows more freely than Goku's energy blast, with every swim meet turning into a cheeky spectacle that leaves even Issei Hyodo just wondering if he's in the right anime. The animation style is as if the animators thought, what if we emphasize certain aspects and call it artistic expression? The oddities don't end there, however. Enter the coach with a penchant for unconventional training methods that would make Jiraiya from Naruto raise an eyebrow. From accidental gropes to swimsuit mishaps, Hansu X-Trash is like a carnival ride where the only safety feature is a laugh track. Now, if you rewind this video, you will understand that all my praises on this were for its ecchi theme, so much so that I think this would have been better as just an adult anime. Because the manga this show is adapted from, it's great. But this anime is only 3 episodes wrong and has nothing to offer you, except its fan service. So do me a favor, in this case just read the manga instead. But at number 1, we have Bikini Warriors. Picture this, an anime where the heroes decide that traditional battle attire is too mainstream, opting instead for battle bikinis that make One Punch Man rethink his wardrobe choices. The plot? Well, it's thinner than Saitama's hairline, and these bikini-clad warriors embark on a quest, not to save the world, no, but to showcase the latest in fantasy beachwear. It's like they raided a clearance sale at a fashionably impractical store, and the fan service is so shameless that even Goku would raise an eyebrow. But hey, who needs plot coherence when you can have gravity-defying swimsuits and monsters that seem oddly fixated on dress code? It's like the creators watched Sword Art Online and thought, what if we removed everything but the armor? Bikini Warriors doesn't break new ground in the fantasy genre whatsoever, and it didn't need that to begin with. It just needed to be funny, enjoyable, and an ecchi show. But it failed in that department as well. The jokes are funny on a few occasions, and the enjoyment level is, it's average. And for the ecchi, it just goes way overboard, man. When I say that this is too much, it has passed the line of too much, man. Way too long ago. But who knows, you might like this one. So if you are a die-hard ecchi fan, you might want to give this one a try. Otherwise, stay away from this. Well, that's the list today, guys. So if you were able to make it this far, please be sure to comment down below which one you think is actually the worst. Or if one that isn't on this list should be, let us know in the comments down below and where you would place it in the ranking. But also, you handsome and beautiful person, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press on that bell icon, and keep yourself notified for all our latest new videos. And also, don't forget to hit that like button. Come on, all the other handsome and beautiful people have already done it. Don't make me say I was wrong. But anywho, as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.